Today is all about winning a game of football, and we know how important it is to town, well, to the boys, to everybody, everybody on Merseyside. We want to stay in the Football League, and what we do tonight, they know, is so important.
So you just played it down in the dressing room?
Oh, we've got to play it down. I mean, they again have got to go and play football. They don't want to be up in the rafters. I mean, I've got to keep the feet on the floor, and I've got to go out there and do the job professionally tonight.
Muir looking for a chance to turn. He's made himself a gap. And there's the goal. The crowd have come to see if Tranmere could pull their head back from the hangman's noose, and it looks as though they will do just that. And what a celebration there will be then. But many a slip, and they must survive, and they have survived. On come the crowd, and Tranmere Rovers will play in the Football League next season. Johnny King, back here as manager, sees his team through to victory, thanks to Gary Williams' third goal of the season, giving them 1-0 victory over Exeter, and now the party begins.
Obviously it's been a fight with the injuries which have occurred one after another, and leaving us with only 10 fit professionals, having to go out into the local leagues basically to find players who have been signed by Tranmere over the season and pull them in and work for you. It's, you know, as I say, it's been a very, very hard job.
Did you think they weren't going to do it tonight?
I was wondering at one time where a goal was going to come from, but again, they kept digging away and keep working, and we made the substitution. Gary Williams ends up scoring the goal.
Fullback turns up in the 6-yard area.
Well, he wouldn't have done if he hadn't moved over in the shuffle of the substitution. It got him in on the far post. The left winger, Anderson, who I always thought he was the player that was going to do something. He went from the right, played on the left, did a little jig, got a good cross in, and there was Gary sticking the ball away. So again, the little shuffle at the end possibly did, you know, pay dividends.
You had an awful lot of faith that you could get back into the league as a manager, and you hung on for a long time waiting for the chance. You must have thought it might even disappear again tonight.
It could have done. It could have done. I mean, it would have been ironic that if I'd come out of non-league football expecting to, you know, start another campaign in the league, but
and only survived 7 games.
Exactly. But again, if we had gone down, I'm sure we've got the character to have whipped this club and whipped the enthusiasm, because we have a new board now, and I'm sure they want to go places. I mean, that's why I'm here. I was asked to come back. So, as I say, it's a new board, new chairman, new directors, and I just hope now that we can make something of this great club.
Will you permit yourself a little drink tonight?
Without a doubt, without a doubt. We'll get up there now. Some of the old faces up there, you know, the ex-stars, they've all come here. They've all come, and I'll just go up now and have a drink with them.
Both clubs, both managers have sampled Wembley highs and lows in recent years. Tranmere were beaten here just last weekend by Birmingham in the Leyland Daff Cup final. A year ago, they lost the playoff final to Notts County, conquerors of Bolton in last season's semi-final. Steve Thompson will take the corner. Headed away by Garnett. Derby trying to get in there. Handball appeals a little bit optimistic. Higgins tidying up this time. Thomas finding Morrissey. Brannan's made a run ahead of him, and Jet Brannan is onside. Great chance here for Jet Brannan. Saved by Felgate. What an opportunity for Malkin. He's done it! isn't it? 8 minutes to the first period of extra time gone, and Chris Malkin gives Tranmere Rovers the lead. Jed Brannan, whose goal got Tranmere to Wembley, made the initial incursion into the Bolton penalty area. Felgate stopped him with his feet, but Malkin took his time and drove it through a posse of players into the corner of the net. They've done it. There's a third major pause in Merseyside football. Tranmere Rovers are promoted to the second division for only the second time in their history on the back of a goal from substitute Chris Malkin. Their turn has come, and Everton and Liverpool had better watch out. The Wembley tears of 12 months ago, the Wembley tears of 6 days ago, are replaced by smiles as wide as the Mersey Tunnel. And for the first time in over half a century, Tranmere Rovers will play in the second division. Johnny King, their victorious manager, is with Robert McCaffrey.
Johnny, they made you wait a long while for that, didn't they?
Oh, what a wonderful game of football for the fans. But we've opened that door, you know, and we've gone through it today. And the lads, you can't be more proud than for a manager, you know, what I've seen there today. They've given blood. And of course, the goal took a long time coming, but when it did come, it was sweet.
It was fitting that Chris Malkin could score. It hit the bar, had one disallowed.
Well, you've seen Staley come off with a bad injury, and Malkin's come on and he's worked and he's got himself 4 or 5 great chances. But anyway, he's got the winner for us, and it was like sweet. Beautiful.
Is that your greatest moment in football?
It's got to be. Oh, it makes you fill up, you know, because we've done it for Merseyside. Wonderful.
Johnny, many congratulations.
Thank you again.
Use of the hand there by Houghton, and the free kick quickly taken by Tranmere. O'Brien in possession for them. Mulkey. Now Neville. Aldridge and Irons ahead of him. And very nearly a great ball, and it drops to Nolan. Yes! Tranmere take the lead. It's dreamland. Brenton Park. Only 6 minutes gone, and the goal coming from the most unlikely source. Ian Nolan hasn't scored for 2 seasons. What like to break his duck. David.
Yeah, it was a clever reverse pass by Nevin. It hit Staunton. Staunton thought there was a defender coming. Nolan didn't hesitate. He normally plays on the left-hand side and tries to get forward from left back in an orthodox back four. Today, John King's turned him into a right back going forward, and he's turned up trumps right early on in the game.
Not a flicker of emotion on the coolest man in Prenton Park, but Nolan's goal has given Tranmere Rovers exactly the start they had dreamed of, but didn't dare hope for. Malkin on the near post there. Aldridge with both hands held high, a signal for a pre-arranged move as he spins away. Hughes gets the flick again, comes back to Hughes. It's 2-0! 23 minutes gone, and Tranmere Rovers have doubled their lead. Mark Hughes, his first goal of the season. These defenders are timing things well. Another throw for Villa. Yet again, they make a sortie into the Tranmere half. But yet again, Tranmere win it back. O'Brien to Nevin. Hurrying and scurrying to try and get Tranmere forward. This is Irons. That's a great ball, and Aldridge is onside here. He's done it! That could be the most important goal John Aldridge has ever scored for Tranmere Rovers. It needed a rebound off the post, but who Rovers a passage to Wembley.
Well, there's a marvellous example for any young player. When that ball is delivered by Brannan, Irons, you see him look up, he looked to square it across, he decided he couldn't play a perfect ball. He slides it past Bosnich, and he follows his ball in, reacting as it came off the post. That's an incredible moment for John Aldridge.
It's all over, and it's ended in drama, and almost, strangely enough, psychologically, a little bit of disappointment for Tranmere. The difference between 3-0 and 3-1 in a two-legged competition where away goals can count double could be a big difference indeed. But let's take nothing away from Tranmere Rovers' magnificent performance here tonight. Daly and Atkinson has spoilt the party a little bit, but they have still given themselves a great chance of getting to Wembley. The final score at Prenton Park in this first leg of the Coca-Cola Cup semi-final. Tranmere Rovers 3, Aston Villa 1. Quite a night.
I thought the finishing was good. We played good football, and we had the right to be 3-0 in the lead because we'd taken the game to them and created the chances, and the boys had put the ball in the back of the net. And then it was just a ball played there where Irons has gone for it. I didn't think it was a foul, but when the ball was clipped into the box, Malcolm was definitely pushed, and he's pushed in front of the ball, and then it's been knocked back by one of their players. I don't know whether it was Daly or, but it went straight to Atkinson, who volleyed it straight in the back of the net. So, but you get some pluses and you get some minuses, and that was a minus.
But was Aldridge onside or offside when he scored the third goal?
Well, we're in the dugout right on the halfway line, and it's when the ball's played, of course, and Aldo not offside.